Hello, hello. So I went live a little bit earlier because I want to find the dice. If what's this? Ah, it's the hype trailer. Hey, good morning, Bruno Romanos. How's it going, man? How's it going, man? Man, which one is this? This is Chrono. Oh. I haven't fixed. I haven't fixed the like labeling etc. In stream labels, so it's just chaos. I need to figure out so I can. Um, I want to find the dice I set up. Hey Nereda, you're back. Welcome. Jacob Mobley, you're almost first. Chillstrand, how's it going? Captain Bounce, how's it going, man? That's top donor. Yes, it is. Man. Today. Hey, Eric Mui, Quentin, Sleeper Skeptic. Yeah, you're back. Oh, it was Nereda. That's just a shame to hear that that you've had a rough time. Hopefully, it's better now. Um, I don't think I have the um, dice anymore. I figured out the way I can actually look, help to look, and I just reminded myself. I don't have the dice. All right. So let's do a quick a gallery. Let's set up the dice. What image files? Okay, there we go. Add files. Hopefully, because they patched Open OBS beta. Randomized playback loop. Properties. Actually, let's time between slides has to be no. Don't be like this. 3,000. So 3 seconds. No more. Sorry guys for being such a tard. Use hotkeys to control slideshow. Right. Hey, Vorsp, thanks for the host. Hey, Zutin, welcome. Hey, Jordy. Great to see you here. Start giving me some topics while I'll sort the dice out. Jordy, yeah, they're really pushing it, and I'm so happy to see that. Not so much like that. They're let's see, how do I make it? So this is on number 2 now, number 1 now. Have they made it so that you can't land on one? So if I move this to 1, or if I double click it, I want to know that. So if I how like the old OBS, you could really set up the dice really simple. Feathered Raptor, you were prepped. All right, let's go. So now when I put on the dice, it's going to be the next one. After this one is going to be the next. That's going to be the topic. So number 3. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. Junkyard on an alien planet. Okay. There's the topic. I'll rephrase it. Alien junkyard. By Sleepless Skeptic 39, if I'm not mistaken. Marry the Gnome. Hey, Miller Finn. Dear Bard. I think I didn't say. A wood breakfast. Yeah, just FYI for everyone, that's it's crazy cold here where I am at the moment. It's minus 20. So alien junkyard. So today apparently we're doing environment. Okay. That's interesting. Alien junkyard. Okay. I'm kind of just seeing spaceships in piles, like in funny piles, where they're balancing, and then a massive kind of planet in the background. That's what I'm seeing. So that's the timer's on. So that's what I'm going to pursue now. A very centralized composition. So we'll see how that turns out. But I think it'll. Oh, one second. Did I deselect? Oh, it's not good. Okay. So, alien junkyard. Like I was saying, I'm seeing this kind of really packed to the rafters. Is that packed to the gills? I'm throwing all the weird sayings in together in one happy pile. I'm seeing like this really cramped alien junkyard with the piles of spaceships balancing on each other like a circus act kind of. And at the bottom, it's I see this one alien guy walking around with a flashlight. I guess looking for scrapyard thieves. That was the kind of instant image I saw in my head. Hey, good morning, Oms. How's it going? Yeah, so it's minus 20 degrees Celsius here today. Um, or minus 19. If it was one more temperature up, the smallest kids wouldn't need to go to school. But as it's just 19, they're like, no, kids go to school. Oh, yeah, that's a weird thing. Like I think we talked about this before on the stream, but that Poland has such a massive air pollution issue because of everyone is heating with dirty fuel sources, You know, like shitty wood and stuff, right? Hey, Tormod, you're back, man. Awesome. Glad to see you here again. Welcome, welcome. But yeah, went outside today to drop my kid off at school, and my like eyelashes froze. My eyeballs, you could literally feel my eyeballs being cold, which is not very often that you feel. And mustache froze over. And it was like, oh god damn it, this is cold. Bruno Romanos. No, I've moved from London. Currently live in Latvia with my wife. Oh dear, but really, Nereda minus 19, minus 20 today. Igorov's, yeah, in Riga. In Riga. Latvia. Ah, that's really cool, Igorov's. That's nice. That's nice. Riga is a cool city. Jacob Mobley, yeah, you live a hard life in California. What's that Tupac song? California knows how to party. So for this warm up, I don't think I'm gonna go color. I think I'm gonna shoot myself in the foot if I go color. At the moment, I'd rather focus on readability and uh, values. Avant, I did, yes. I went. I when I was not working as an artist and I wanted learning and I was younger. I in Stockholm, where I lived when I was younger. I went to a National Museum of History, I think, or National Museum of History, yeah, and of art or art museum, something like that. And they had life drawing every week. So I went there just on my own, like I think when I was 17, 16, 17, 18, something like that. I just had a passion for it, and I went there on my own and went to draw people. It was really awkward, as a young guy, kind of just going in there. Not so much the nudity. I am completely fine with that nudity, but everyone else there was just like old people, and it was just this one guy that looked like a I don't know what. But there were some sort of appreciation shown that there was a young person there. You know, uh, but then later I went to life drawing workshops or do drawing workshops with one of Glenn Vilpus' apprentices. She had a workshop in Stockholm. I took for a week, I think. It was really cool to go to that workshop. She explained like Glenn Vilpus' technique of how to draw and how to think about form and all these things. And also in uni, I had life drawing classes. Hey, Eternal Lady, how's it going? Yeah, yeah, it's exactly sleepless. As long as I got this, I should be good. Yeah, man. When I say that, it instantly starts to go downhill. So I'm not gonna say it. But that's pretty good. 13 degrees. That's not that bad. A voodoo breakfast. Yeah, that's cool. That's great. One of the things I used to do to kind of push my understanding of muscles and weight and all those things. I mean, it's not an easy thing to do. But what I used to do when I got better at life drawing was to, if let's say the model was thin, I would try to imagine what does that person look like fat, and I would add weight in my drawing to the character, and trying to be as realistic as possible without any stylization or like a comedic relief, to try to make it actually look, like as a normal fat person, not like parody, and vice versa. If the model was curvy, I would remove weight from it, and I think, okay, where's the ribs, where's the muscle fixtures, um, and I would like try to map out her body or his body um, thinner. It was a really really fun exercise, and it really made you think, and made you analyze things completely differently. Yeah, I used to draw, like I mentioned this before, but I used to draw all my life drawing, uh, nude model drawings with monster heads. I would practice my concept art skills at the same time, and always the model walks around after, breaks or whatever. You'll just leave your sketch pad out, and the model usually walks around, throws glances, and they always have like massive monster heads with horns and things when they come to my sketchbook, and some of them like, look at me, look at the drawing, like what the. Jordy, no, I think in this case, if I would model, it would be have a fat model and reduce weight from it, and that would be more realistic. It would be fat to slim option. Voodoo, yeah. Draw me like your one of your French women. That's the final round five or whatever is it gonna be, the finale. I'm gonna be like spread the eagle on a futon in all my glory. No, thank you. No one wanted to see that, and I apologize for putting that mental image into your head. I'm sorry. Okay. That's true, dear Bard. You did do a portrait of me a while back. It was a really nice portrait as well. Good job. So an alien here. Let's make a new layer. Probably already did, but I can't remember. Was it you, sleepless skeptic? Was it you who said that? No, no, it was you, Jordy. Um, that you were lurking on the Discord. Yeah, I must say that everyone has really upped their game, and you can see uh, people talking about the feedback and applying the feedback, which is perfect. And I was starting to talk about this. Was it yesterday? I ranted about it, or was it on Friday? I can't remember. Um, but what I was gonna say, I remember. Probably I just ranted on, like I always do. But I was gonna mention on the stream that in regards of applying feedback and having it, you can really see who is listening and like yesterday, lots of people were talking about the feedback from the judges and applying it and thinking about it and doing adjustments and all these helping each other really 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 well. Um, what I was gonna mention the other day was that in workshops when you give portfolio reviews, you sit and talk to everyone for like 10-20 minutes per person, if you're a passionate reviewer. But at the end of the day, you've like talked to 200 people, and your voice is gone. Uh, and for me, that's a sacrifice I'll happily do for people to learn. But what I was gonna say is that what I hate, absolutely hate the most, is when I do a portfolio review and you can see that they are not really listening. They just want confirmation or hear my point of view without taking it into heart or considering. And and those people that you do give an art review to, who are sitting with a notebook and taking notes of what I'm saying, those are the people that next year, when they come back for another review, uh, have done the most progress, hands down. And that's why, for example, what I wanted to mention, it that you guys on Discord are acting like those people who gets portfolio review and taking notes, and that's the really good thing mindset to have. Hey, Ban88, good morning. Because when people take notes, whether the portfolio review is you agree to or not, the fact that someone who has way more experience and have been around art for that much longer are taking the time to comment uh, and giving their point of view of your art, that doesn't mean that their word is the law, right? That you have to do exactly everything that the reviewer is saying, but you have to consider it and you have to uh, pay attention to what they're saying. You know, why are you otherwise asking if you don't want information? And if you take that information from them, whether it's negative or positive, you have to do something about it because it's an observation from someone who's been there, done that, and are further down the road. You know, and that's why, like, I'm seeing on Discord, all of you like taking the feedback into consideration and really applying it and testing it out. I think that's even the best result of a, let's say, a portfolio review or feedback is whether you acknowledge it or not, at least that you're applying it and seeing, okay, so what are they trying to say? What are they seeing that I'm missing, that I can't understand yet? And then you test it and either find the feedback justified or not. But if you don't even try to understand it and you just disregard it, that's gonna be you might as not ask for help. Just go back to your dungeon and switch off internet. you know. Jordy, yeah. Or they think they know it, while they don't. And it's like this elitist mindset of thinking they're better. It's very common. But those are the artists that you just go, all right, good luck, enjoy, enjoy your ride, and then that you just wash your hands and go, all right. You enjoy the Facebook likes and go ahead. And if they don't want to grow, or they want to grow purely from their own drive and not from outside input, then you can't tell them that they're doing anything wrong either, because they're not gonna care. So you just walk away. Walk away, smiling. Marius Bota. Well, if you want to see me live, I tend to stream at nights lately. So early in the day for you guys in the West, in America, late here in Europe. But lately I've been too busy to do it. But I'm planning to get back to it. Um, but it should be 2 times a day most of the days. But this time slot is always every day, and obviously it's uploaded to YouTube. But, I've been trying to do for Americans live at night, listening to music and so on. Zootin, yeah, absolutely. A lot of times, like you say, um, you get feedback and you don't necessarily understand it until you reach the point where you have gathered enough information and understanding that you can apply the feedback. That's why it's also great that when you do receive, let's say, portfolio review or comments, um, that you just don't like, you should question the person. Like, what do you mean by that? Could you give me an example? Or um, in what way would that, you know, in what way would I be able to do that? Rather than just go, yes, okay. But the importance there is not to question, but to ask them to clarify. Okay, as this alien planet junkyard, let's put in some alien ships, right? Let's go generic so that it's more obvious that it's an alien planet. Shortcuts. Okay, I'm gonna do a little cheeky. Just do it like that. Just curve it beforehand. And then let's scale it. Jordan, yeah, absolutely. When you see mistakes and you know you're doing something wrong and you can't fix it and you don't know how to do it, that is like you have a foot on the next step and you have yet to take that step. So when you're struggling and thinking you're really really bad and you just see your mistakes, that's you being on the verge of evolving and taking that next step of um, in your abilities. And sometimes when you don't find the answer, you're stuck at that step. And that's why, for example, feedback from an outside person could be instrumental to your you taking the that's step to the next level, because you get input from an outside, uh, which is usually an observer, unbiased observer, and they see it for face value, and you could and the problem with a lot of humans is that we apply symbolic thinking to what we are doing. So what was it? There was someone I commented on that they're filling the gaps in their painting with not what's actually there, but what's in between their lines. So that they're painting one thing and they're adding all this information that's not there, but because we're thinking in, let's say, a fire does this or whatever, like the function of it is not painted or is not visualized. We're adding the gap in between, and sometimes you just gotta make sure that you're ticking all the boxes in the checklist of, let's say, how fire acts, and not resting on the human mind to fill the gaps, because not everyone comes from the same background, and we have all different understandings of things. So when you have enough things in the painting, it's not going to be questioned anymore. It's going to be accepted. And I pointed out to this person that you gotta add more of this, fix this, because it's not correct. Even though I know what you're meaning, I can't see it. And then when they did, the painting became that much better. Loop de loop. I went to like a college with extra art hours, but not any like fine art stuff. Hey Hirako, thank you very much for the follow. And then I went to university for game development, so it was just 3D and programming. The rest I taught myself. Yeah, lines is completely different, but it's so useful. Jacob Mobley, that is hilarious. Maybe I can squeeze in a little bit of color. No, it's gonna be stupid. Let's do just a wash, so it has a little bit better mood. not sure. I might have made a bad move. Hey, Loop to Loop, thanks for the follow. Much appreciated, man. For all you new people, this is a daily stream at the exact same time every day, except weekends. And I do stream extra now and then. I knew I shouldn't have added color. Because now I'm gonna have to adjust and adjust and adjust. Let's take a shortcut. Ooh. Ooh. I like that. Completely blows the image out, but the mood is great. Very Blade Runnery. Hey, Wade Modigner. Thank you very much. Rocky Run. Yeah, everything reads as stacked rocks, I know. I tried. I tried though. Jordan. Yeah, my singing voice is amazing. Ah, thank you, Jacob. It's funny. I liked it. I liked it. Thank you, Sleepless Skeptic. Not so much as junk, but it's something. It's something. At least sketching and getting the brain activated and imagination going is all that's needed, right? I don't really need anything else. Ideally, it would be great with a fine painting in the end, but that's not the solution or the reason why I do these. Why I do these is to just activate your brain, right? And get the juices flowing in your mind, which is the most important things with a warm up, right? Like you won't go to Olympics by doing some laps as a warm up before your workout, right? But if you don't do your warm up, your workout's gonna blow. So that's the whole idea of doing these 30-minute warm ups every day is to just get started. And now after this stream, I will go do the heavy work. It is very nice. Pretty good. Maybe it's a Wally landfill. That's true. True. I thank you very much, Wade. Much appreciated. You're welcome back anytime. Um, yeah, or maybe too much coffee and you go to the toilet and that's what it looks like. Anyways, thanks everyone for coming. Let's see who is online. Alright, Tim Remmers, is he actually streaming? He's hosting someone. Ugh. No one is online. Except that weird woman. Let's not host her. Or actually, let's... Actually, no. I don't want to. Have a great day, everyone. Have a fantastic day. Good night. See you tomorrow at the same time. Catch you guys on Discord. Good luck with the competition. Bye. Outro time.